morning everybody, welcome back to our video. This is a collaboration video with the lovely Kim at Simply Kim Martin, and this is our November video. So we've done a whole year virtually, and this is going to be the last one of its kind. December's going to be a bit more of a roundup video, and then we've got something new for you in the new year, a different kind of collaboration. So I hope you'll keep watching. I hope when you've watched my video you'll go over and watch Kim's video. But yeah, this is the usual format. So we've been doing these videos, as I said, all year because we were trying initially to reduce the amount of products we were buying just on a whim. So we both love makeup and beauty and hair products and skin products and all those kind of things. So and we were both very guilty of just going on a website and clicking on or seeing something on somebody's video and thinking, oh, I'll have that, without really thinking it through and thinking, do we need it? Is it a double up of something we've already got? Just trying to be a bit more thoughtful. And I do think it's helped with that. I mean, I wouldn't say we're cured. I would say that we both still love beauty and makeup and hair. But I think we are a little bit more thoughtful about how we spend our money. So that in that way it's been a success, so that's good. So I'm looking down because I've got my notes here. So yeah, I thought I'd start by saying what we've bought, and as I say that, I've realised that there's an item missing that I have bought this month, so let me go and get that. Okay, I'm back, I've got it. Okay, so what I've bought this month, and let me preface this by saying that some of these things are particularly for my holiday because I'm going away. So there are some stuff that I wouldn't necessarily have bought at this time of year, but that I needed particularly for my holiday. I think you're a bit on the wall there. That's better. Okay, so new in this month, I did buy this Skin and Tan Body Glow Gradual Everyday Self Tan Lotion. I normally use the Garnier Sun and Body, and I'm very happy with that. However, I can't find a miniature one. They used to do them 200 mils, and I can only find the 400 mils. I've got a 400 mil bottle half full, but I just couldn't find it anywhere. So I wanted something that was a bit, because they're really big and heavy, those 400 ml bottles. So I wanted something a little bit less bulky to take with me. And I spotted this on Amazon. It's, as I said, the Skin and Tan Body Glow Gradual Everyday Self Tan Lotion. Now, I don't know whether you can tell, but I am wearing this. I put it on 3 days ago and I'm super impressed with it. For a start, it smells amazing. It's a really strong coconut smell. Now, when it develops, it does go through that self-tanny smell stage, but that soon wears off. So I put this on in the evening after a shower, and I didn't shower it off until the next evening. It says 8 to 10 hours for development, and I thought, well, I'll just do what I usually do. And do you know what? It's been really good. You can probably tell from here, I don't know if you can still see it. So that's 3 days in, 3 showers. So I think it's going to work really well for me. And that's going to come with me on holiday, along with this mitt, which is the best mitt I've ever had, the Sienna Pro Level skincare mitt. Both of these are available on Amazon, both bought with my own money, but I go back to this mitt again and again. I've bought 3 or 4 of these over the years. They last for ages, they wash really well, they leave a really nice, if you're into fake tan, they leave a really nice streak-free finish. So I can recommend those two. So I've enjoyed that since I bought it. What else is new in? I did, as you know, I had the Wave Spray, which I've got in my hair today. I did have that on my wish list, and I bought a miniature one as well as a big one, which I've put away, but I bought a miniature one to take away with me, just so that when I wave my hair on holiday, I can use this and it's not too big and bulky to carry around. Also, while we're talking about hair, I did buy this on Kim's recommendation. I like the Way products anyway, but this is the detox shampoo. I had a detox shampoo on my wish list, but I didn't want a huge one to take away traveling with me. When I go away to Australia, I swim virtually every day, and luckily my brother has a pool and it means we can swim a lot, which is great, but I get a real good build-up of chlorine in my hair. So this, hopefully once a week, will get rid of that for me. So I'm looking forward to trying that. I've not actually had a smell of this. Yeah, it does smell, it smells good. It smells bougie, it smells nice. I think it was £12 this one from Look Fantastic. So that's the Way Detox shampoo. I'll let you know how I get on with that. while we're talking about hair, before I go back to the other things I've bought, I wanted to talk about, as you know, I had my hair cut recently, which is great. I mean, it's grown quite a bit since it was cut, and I just wish I had another inch like that. Just not too long. I make the mistake of letting it get too long, but just another inch so it's easier to put up, especially while I'm away. But that's fine. I've not had my hair coloured now since, let me think, I think it was May, and we're in November, so I've had a good long while. So this here is my natural colour, and as you can see, it's sort of quite a good light in here. It's quite a dark, dirty blonde. I don't dislike the colour. I mean, I've got some blonde around my face, which is probably why I'm not too worried about this. However, the problem with my hair is, you might be the same, if I don't have a little bit of colour in, a little bit of bleach in it, gets super greasy, super fast. And I've really noticed it this last couple of weeks. I'm not normally washing my hair twice a week, and I've had to go to 3 times because it's just really greasy no matter what shampoo I use. So I think while I'm in Australia, my plan is to get some highlights put through it. Now, I'm really lucky that my lovely daughter-in-law is a qualified hairdresser. So I messaged her the other day and said, if I can hang on till I get there, do you think you could put some highlights in for me? And she said she would, which is great. So I won't have a lot. I just want some very fine highlights through the top and maybe a little bit more round the front of my face where I like the brightness. So that's my plan for my hair. Okay, I deviated. Let's go back to what I've bought. So also with my holiday in mind, one of my lovely followers recommended these body sprays from Superdrug, and they're the Layering Lab. So I got Blossom, Sorbet, Exotic and Paradise. The reason I bought 4 is because they were in a little mini set and they were down to £4 something with your Superdrug card. I think it's called a health and beauty card. So I couldn't remember which scent she said was the best. So what I did was I bought 4. So I will take a couple away on holiday with me, which will sort of complement my perfume that I'm taking as well. And they will come in. I will definitely use those. I do like to have a little body spray in my bag all the time. So I'll also use them in that way. So they're new in. I also bought a new vitamin E SPF 15 day cream. These are a really reasonable price. They're quite often on buy one get one free in Superdrug. It's a really good basic daytime moisturiser. I'm currently using, I think it's in this drawer, the vitamin C Superdrug Nourishing Gel Moisturiser, this one. As you can see, I'm down at the bottom. So my plan is to decant this into a little tub, take that on the plane with me, and then just take this new one away with me so that I've got moisturiser. Dave will use this as well. I know it looks like a decent sized tub, but we'll both use this while we're away. So I got that. So that's my excuse for getting that. Now, I was a bit sucked in by the advertisements in Superdrug. I was on the lookout for a new eye cream, and I spotted this smooth retinal eye cream. I don't know whether any of you have used it. Me Plus it's called, by Superdrug. I haven't used it yet because I'm saving it. I'm going to take it away with me. But yeah, it was normally £16 down to £8. So I thought I'd give that a try and see what I thought of it. I've done my concealer different today, and I thought I would share it with you. So normally I would do my concealer here, where most of my dark lines are, and then take that up around my eye. Same on the other side. However, I don't know whether you follow Wayne Goss. He's a massive YouTuber, but he put a little video up this week about how you should not be concealing this bit of your eye because it will crease. You've got lines there and it will crease. Just conceal absolutely where you need it. And I kind of know that, but you get carried away, don't you, with concealer. So today, I followed his advice and just concealed these inner corners. I don't know whether you think I look any different. I feel like it's brighter there than it is there, but is that a good thing? Because my makeup is not creasing in this area where it would normally crease no matter what I use. So yeah, I thought I would try that today. So that. Also on my wish list, I had this Fenty Beauty. I think I mentioned it in the last beauty video that I did with Kim. I had a little mini, a black one. In fact, I think I've got it right here. The beauty of filming here is everything is super, super handy. Yeah, so I had a little mini one that I I think I got it in a beauty box or something. And this was a black one, and I really liked it, but I didn't like the fact that it was black. When I saw this on special offer, I think it was £14, down from 20 in the brown. First of all, I really like this packaging. I think it looks really, really cool and nice. And then I've got it on today. I quite like the uplift it gives my lashes. I don't think, so it's this one, I don't think with a mascara you can tell till about the third or the fourth use, because I think it takes a while to get it on the brush and onto your lashes. So I'll let you know, but so far I'm liking this. It's not crumbling, it's not affecting my contact lenses, which is a major thing for me. Also new in this month is this OPI Nail Envy, the original one. I've also got the pink one, but I'd much prefer this one. I'm looking after my nails at the moment, and normally by now I'd be thinking, oh, shall I cut them a little bit? I don't like them too long. However, I'm having biab on them just before I go away, and so I want a little bit of length on them. So two things I've been doing. I've been using this religiously, and I've also been using gloves for washing up. Kim was horrified when she found out I didn't use gloves. It's just something I don't think of. I know she always uses gloves. So since she said that, I thought, oh yeah, maybe that's why they're so soft and awful. So I've been using gloves, and I must say my nails definitely feel like they're growing out a little bit stronger than usual. I get a lot of grooves in my nails as well, which I don't know what it is. It's just something that I have, but using the gloves has really helped. So there's a tip for you. I'll pass that on. And yeah, I think that is it. Those are all the new products I've bought this month. So let's go on to the new in product of the month that I've been trying all month for you. And it's a primer. Now, Kim's used a primer as well, but I think she's gone for a different primer, so I'll let her talk about what she's done. But for me, I used to use this all the time. It's the Maybelline New York Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. So I used to use this, and I used to find it amazing, and I kind of got out of using it, and you go on to other things, don't you? And I think sometimes you're guilty of thinking, well, there must be something bigger and better out there if I spend a bit more money. But actually, I don't think this is bad for the price at all. Now, I filmed a little clip for you showing me using it. I use it here because these are the areas, end of my nose and sort of around this area, and through my lines on my forehead, just to sort of fill them in, I suppose, like almost like putty, like filler. Anyway, I've done a little video for you, so let me insert that in for you now. Okay, just a quick demonstration of this Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser Baby Skin. I usually just buy a smaller one. It lasts for ages and ages and ages. Yeah, so just a little bit. All I've got on at the moment is moisturiser. So I suffer with pores, these kind of areas. I don't know if you can see them, but sort of just here and here, I have quite a lot of pores. I've got a few lines around here, as you can see, and a few forehead wrinkles. They're not too bad. All I've got on at the moment is some under eye colour corrector. So this is what I do. I get a tiny little spot on my finger, can you see? A tiny little bit. And then I just treat the areas that I need it. And I try and sort of pat it in, almost. Same on the other cheek. It's a bit scary, isn't it? I'm using you as a mirror. And then I use a little bit on my nose because I do have some pores here. And then I get a little bit more on my finger. You see, I'm on the tiny bit. It feels very smooth and glycerin-y. If you've never tried this before. And then a little bit on my chin, because I do have some open pores on my chin. And finally, last but not least, And I think this is where I can see the most difference. So can you see my lines? I use some of this. Can you see the difference? It almost, not quite, but almost makes them disappear. So that's how I use it. I will show you in a second when I've got some foundation on. Okay, I've got all my makeup on now. Not got any powder on this area, but I do sometimes powder. But can you see the difference in my pores? I'm hoping you can see in this light. Showing you as close as I can. Yeah, I haven't got any lipstick on yet, but yeah, just thought I'd give you a bit of a demo. So hopefully you can see from that how it's working for me. And I'm really finding it quite an essential part of my skin prep before I put on any makeup. So I'm enjoying that. So that's the new in product of the month. Definitely a hit with me, and I'm sure that will be a repurchase because I really enjoy it. Have I got anything left on my wish list? I have the Armani Veil Tint eyeshadow, which I would really like. It's so expensive for eyeshadow though. It's only a little bottle and I think it's something like 25 to 30 pounds, but it's still on there, and it is something that I would like. As I said in the previous video, I've got a couple of the Victoria Beckham products on my wish list, which I'm hoping to get for Christmas. I've also got the Armani Veil Tint eyeshadow. So whether I'll get them all, I don't know. But they're the sort of thing that if somebody bought them for me and I love them, I would repurchase. But sort of paying out that much money on something, I want to be convinced that I like it. I also really sort of recommend buying minis wherever you can, because it saves you so much money, and if you don't like it, you've not sort of paid out for a full size thing. Okay, on to my favourite product of the month. If you watch my vlogs, you won't be surprised by this. I've got the lipstick on today. This is On the Mauve 764 by Rimmel. It's a gorgeous mauvey purpley pink. Now I've got a lip liner on with this, just sort of rubbed into the edge of my lips, and then this over the top. It's super soft, super creamy. I've got lots left, as you can see. Well, I've got a fair bit left. I love it so much that it's not a product that Revlon do anymore. And so I managed to track it down on eBay, and I've ordered another one. It's on its way, so I don't want to be without it. I just really like that strong bit of colour on my lips. I always used to be a super pale girl when it came to lip products, but as I get older, I do feel like I need that stronger colour on my lips. So that's got to be my favourite product. I've used it every day since I rediscovered it in the bottom of my makeup box, and I'm going to get another one. Well, I've got one on the way. So yeah, that if you can track it down, try eBay. I managed to get mine on eBay, and it did say one left, but there might be somewhere else on eBay that you can find it. But yeah, this is a beautiful product. I don't know what I paid originally for this one, but the one on eBay was $5.99, so super reasonable, and it's really made a difference to my makeup as well. So I'm just checking my list to make sure I've talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. I think I have. So without any further ado, let's finish off with my empties. So I've got them in this little tub here. Not loads, but there's a few bits and pieces. First up is this Lacura Coconut and Milk Shower Cream. And it's a new in product in Aldi, this one. It's plant-based milk, so it's vegan, 99% biodegradable formula, so good for the planet. Yeah, nothing special. It's coconut, and I love coconut. Smelled all right, didn't smell amazing. I wouldn't say I loved it. It was just okay. I probably won't buy it again. I finished off another one of my Be Clear by Superdrug Melting Cleansing Balm, and I've got another one on the go. My favourite at the moment for a few reasons. It's a reasonable price. It lasts me a good, I don't know how long really. I'd say over a month, maybe about 6 weeks. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this. It's usually on 2 for £10 at Superdrug if you can get it. So I'm still using that. An Empty Collab dry shampoo, exotic fragrance. I do like this exotic fragrance one. Collab is my preferred dry shampoo out of any dry shampoos. So Finished that one, and I've got another one on the go. As you know, I love this Garnier Skin Active Simply Essentials Soothing 2-in-1 Makeup Remover for face, eyes and lips, suitable for sensitive skin. No alcohol in this one, so that works really well for me. So finished that one. It's like a biphase that you shake, and I've got another one on the go. I finished one of my Shore Bright Bouquet 48-hour deodorants, and I've got another one on the go. This is a gift that Kim sent me when we moved into our new house. She sent me a couple of, she sent me a burner for melts, and a couple of packets of these, and I've really enjoyed them. But I've used up this one, Daisy Blue Dolce Vita. Gorgeous smell, especially if you're in a smallish room, you know, if you're in the bathroom or something. And I'm using the other packet at the moment. Yeah, lovely and fresh, but a little bit of perfume in there as well. So yeah, I enjoyed that. I used up my Sanctuary Spa, and this is the Melting Pearls Body Butter. I did enjoy this. I didn't use it on my skin. Because it's got little pearls in it, you've got to really rub to get, it's almost a little bit gritty, and I didn't like the texture on my skin, so I used it on my feet, and I've used that one up. I emptied my Maybelline eye eraser, and I've got another one on the go. I mentioned this in last month's video. And mine's the brightening one, if you're interested. As I said, I got rid of the Electric Lash Volume Mascara from Primark because it went super thick and gluey and clumpy and not very nice. So I got rid of that. I've also finished the Miniature Whey spray, and I've got another one on the go. And the Ordinary GF 15% solution. This is not mine, this is Dave's. This is what he uses on his skin. So he uses, in the morning he uses a moisturiser and an SPF, and then in the evening he uses this instead of his moisturiser, and he really rates it. He's got another bottle on the go, so I've never tried it myself. I asked him if it made a difference to his skin, and he said, oh, I don't know. I said, well, what are you using it for then? Can you see a difference? He said, well, my skin feels good. I said, okay, well, we'll get another bottle then. So that was his review. So yeah, that is it. That's all my empties. So thanks for watching as always. Next month's video will be a bit of a roundup, a review of the year. So keep your eye open for that. Don't forget to go and watch Kim's video at Simply Kim Martin, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.